What up? Welcome back to the Plug Podcast. I'm your boy Jay Alamo. I got my boy
Diallo
to my right.
Yes, sir. President Q, you already know we back in it.
To my left.
I feel so consistent now. It's like my second show in a row. I don't know the last time I.
You going back to back?
Yeah, I don't know the last
back
time I
to
did that. Okay, all right. Feeling good.
That's good. Well, welcome back. This should be y'all's fourth episode since y'all tuned in. I appreciate everyone subscribed and liking. We did really well on our last one. Let's keep it up. Definitely subscribe if you haven't. We got over 500. Yeah, I know it's a small number right now, but again, in another couple years, y'all probably look back and be like, wow.
Yeah, look how far they've gone.
So we're going to keep this bad boy pushing. We got a lot to talk about. We've been out for a little bit now. We got a lot to talk about. Man, I don't even know where to even start off at. Let's start off with our sponsors. Let's shout out our sponsors. Shout out Duck Pond Sports. Duck Pond Films definitely doing a great job with the sports and highlights as well. Definitely check him out and some of the work he's doing. Shout out The Basement, our home.
Yes, sir.
We here live, every weekend, Friday and Saturday. We about to do it on Sundays too. We'll figure that out. And shout out to everyone that allows us to be here at The Basement. Any quick shout outs y'all want to give before we get into Tony's music video? Just ready to get into some
shout
topics.
out Big Brother's Barbershop.
Yep.
Okay, yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Yep. Shout out Big Brother's Barbershop.
I forgot to shout out Ape Life. I was wearing their shirt the last episode. So shout out to Ape Life.
Yes.
Go ahead and get yourself some of their swag.
They're celebrating Chris P's 1 year, I think it's been a year or 2 year anniversary coming up here in the next few days. So definitely rest in power, my brother Chris P.
Yes, sir.
And shout out Ape Life out there as well, doing y'all thing. And they got a 60% discount code as well on some of their apparel. So definitely check that out. So we got that. Any other shout outs before we get to this music video? We got sports. We're going to talk about sports. There's a lot to talk about in sports. Wilder, Fury. We'll talk about that. We're going to talk about Pop Smoke.
Yeah.
And what else we talking about?
We got a couple of music topics.
Okay.
Some new music hit us.
Gotta cover most of it right there.
Heck yeah. All right. So we're going to get into this first music video by Tony. If you haven't already, definitely subscribe, like, share. If you know someone that's looking to have a platform for their music to be out on, definitely shout out The Plug. What's better than having an interview with The Plug, right? Get into this music video by Tony. We'll be right back.
These niggas sound crazy.
My bitch, no money ain't the only thing coming. They know the marathon continues in my city. I run and I seen them pull up in traffic, take your life without asking. They wanna see me dead and gone, 60 deep in the casket. They been trying to block the shine, pray don't catch me slipping. I got money on my mind, dog, I gotta go get it. Can't get caught up with you, you ain't out of eye with the vision. I told my mama I'ma get it, now I'm out.
Yeah. Kings finally won something. That was the big thing.
He beat Devin Booker by 1. That's right.
He always gets so close, Devin Booker.
Oh, man, that's a lot to talk about there. All right, welcome back from the music video. Shout out King Tonio for that music video. This whole episode is going to be about King Tonio. We about to get every little segment we got. He's been grinding like no other, man. We're going to put his music videos after every one of these segments. So shout out King Tonio. Make sure you get out here on the Plug Podcast soon. So we're going to switch things up a little bit. What we're going to talk about first here?
We go straight into All-Star.
Very controversial.
It's definitely one of the best All-Star weekends in a long time.
I say in my lifetime it's the best one I've seen. So
the format, the selections, the way the game was played, the way the fourth quarter was, how they changed it. So the first one to 157.
Yeah. Yep.
Yeah, I think that's dope. Man. And the NBA already came out and said they're gonna keep it that way. So it'll be that way next year too. That's
really good. So let's scale back really quick. Let's go back to the events on All-Star Weekend.
So first one was Rising Stars one. I didn't really catch that one.
First one was Celebrity.
Oh yeah, Celebrity.
That was probably the worst event.
Yeah, that was the worst event.
They got to get some real celebrities in there.
Freaking Ronnie's 2K trash.
They kind of reaching.
out there.
GK was real bad.
I was like,
where's Kevin Hart at? Kevin Hart
retired. He said he's not doing it no more. But they had Hannibal Buress. I mean, they was in Chicago. He's from Chicago. They had
Chance the Rapper shooting crazy shots.
And his brother was worse.
Yeah, his brother was out there doing, I don't know what the hell.
Who else they had? They had a couple of. They had Quentin Richardson and Darius Mouse. They had a couple of NBA players.
Yeah.
Oh, speaking of, what's that? Knuckleheads podcast.
Yeah. Shout out to the Knuckleheads.
Shout out Knuckleheads podcast. But first of all, D Miles, you gotta get back in shape before I come out there and show you how to warm him up.
Carmelo jab step him out his shoes.
But yeah, so that was overall pretty solid. And then you had the
Rising Stars.
The Rising Stars that went at the end. They had their own little dunk contest.
Yeah, that was nice.
End.
Yeah,
that was pretty fun. Zion falling back in.
Feeling Trae Young, Luka.
Yeah.
So you had a couple of All-Stars in the Rising Stars. So.
Yeah. So overall, that was pretty solid. And I'm pretty sure we could talk all day about them becoming up next, and because they have a lot of talent. Yeah. They had a lot of talent out there, which is really good. All right, let's keep speeding this bad boy up. We went to let's do the skills challenge. Skills challenge.
Hey, shout out Miami Heat. Bam Adebayo.
First one, Miami Heat, and then the big men.
Big men dominated that competition.
I don't understand how the big men are beating the guards and guards.
Yeah, it's like that's their skills.
Shooting.
But basketball is not always. Point guards are not the most skilled people on the court no more. It's just everybody's skilled. Yeah. Like look at LeBron, he's the most skilled player in the league, and he's 6'.
I don't know what he is, 6'9", freaking centers. He's supposed to, at least body wise, he's supposed to be a center.
Yeah. KD, like so. Yeah. I'm sure if they answered it, they would probably win.
That would be fun to watch.
That was really good to watch. I mean, honestly, I thought Patrick Beverly was going to do good in that, and I forgot who else was in there that I was like, okay, I could see them winning it all. And Bam
Adebayo. Wow.
Really?
Hey.
All right. Let's fast forward to another.
That's
what I was about to say. Let's fast forward to another.
Oh God.
Winner. The dunk contest.
Yep.
I was. Why they gotta rob Aaron Gordon again, man? That's twice. And don't go back and watch both times. I believe he was robbed. He definitely beat Zach LaVine on the other one.
Yeah, he did beat Zach LaVine. I feel like
I don't know.
I feel like he probably had a better dunk closing, but if you look at the whole dunk contest, I think
overall,
old boy did his thing. Like,
I can't say that because the dunk contest is about creativity, and he was just doing between the leg dunks the whole time. I can't. Dang, what is his name? I'm gonna look it up.
Man, Juniors, I know.
Derrick Jones, right?
Derrick Jones Jr. There you go. But he kept doing between the legs, off the side of the backboard, between the legs, between the legs from which wasn't really the free throw line. Yeah, that's true, but it's like, come on now, you got
like if Aaron Gordon would have actually cleared.
That's still high. That's top. He's 7 foot. What, 6?
And that's what I said too. I understood, but
you gotta give him 50 for that because he's huge.
I think they should let him dunk again. They should have just tied it up.
But we all if you Dwayne Wade decided. Well, I should say the judges decided they were gonna give him a tie so they could go for another dunk to see who's gonna win the tiebreaker dunk. Yeah. But I guess Dwayne Wade with his fucking shades on, sitting there like this,
like the Miami
sitting there like this. Everyone else would raise their scores, then Dwayne Wade gave him a 9, and then everyone was like, you could tell. Go back and look at the judges' faces. They were like, "Bro, what are you doing?" And then Dwayne Wade was just straight faced
and walked off.
Yeah, I was like, bro, you sold the competition. Everybody was mad because they were like, bro, he didn't deserve to win. If he was gonna win, Derrick Jones Jr., he shouldn't have won off of that dunk.
Off that dunk.
Yeah, they definitely should let him do it again.
I was like, bro, and everybody's mad at Dwayne Wade. They calling him,
they say he
all
ruined.
He ruined the integrity and the fun of it because now Aaron Gordon said he ain't coming back to do anymore after that. He's like, I'm done.
I also think you should be able to dunk to be a judge in the dunk contest.
Yeah, or you should at least be a participant or
be a former great dunker. Yeah, you're right.
Participants to judge it.
Yeah, it should be like a legend thing.
Because you really don't know the difficulty of a dunk if you never dunked.
That's true. That's true.
Yeah,
so that's true. They definitely do that.
Yeah, I agree. I would like to see probably like the legends or people who have done
Dominique Wilkins, Michael Jordan, Nate Robinson.
Yeah, y'all have to be a part of it every year. Yeah, we should have at least a panel of. Well, it's been 20 years.
Oh yeah, there's plenty of them. You can
at least have a panel of there. 20.
Yeah.
Each year, like, all right, yeah, you come in. Oh, it's in this city, you come in. Something.
Yeah.
So yeah, that was tough. And then Dwayne Wade was a Miami bandwagon.
How you that biased?
Time.
Yeah, how you that biased, man?
The whole time, even from Bam, he was fighting Reggie Miller about that. He was like, nah.
Like D Wade, golly, he ain't getting invited now back to do any of the events.
They had to for Chicago.
Yeah,
he was from there, but
he'll get it back in there whenever the All-Star game's in Miami. He'll be back in there.
Oh,
so overall, Saturday night was a blast.
Yeah,
I really enjoyed watching the All-Star game there. Like you said, I mean the All-Star events. It's been a while since I was just like brought back. Dunk contest has been pretty solid for the past few years, right?
Yeah.
Because a few years ago, it was to a point where it was trash.
Yeah, they was missing the dunk like 4 or 5 times.
Yeah,
might want to see
trash.
that.
It was super
and not even creative ideas like dunks we've all seen before.
And if it was from like Vince Carter, it stopped. And then probably had a sprinkle. Oh, you know what?
No,
Jason
Dwight
Racist
Howard and Nate Robinson had some good.
Yeah, that's when it came back.
Yeah.
Yep. So that was a good one. And then the All-Star game was highly competitive. Very competitive the whole time through. Like, really not like a lot of play stuff.
And everyone thought Team Giannis was like a horrible, like they were like,
pick that team.
Yeah, he's a bad GM. Whatever, dude. These are all stars you talking about, boy.
Yep.
When you get to that game, anybody can kind of take off and do that thing.
Mm-hmm. It was great to see.
It was the best defensive All-Star game we've seen. Like, they was playing defense.
Yeah.
I wasn't expecting Kawhi to be the guy to be the MVP of that game. Like, show up and hit.
All-Star game is like a flashy game, and Kawhi's like probably one of the least flashiest people.
Came out hitting threes, bombing.
Yeah.
I was like, he had 30?
He just keep earning more and more people's respect, man. You can't doubt Kawhi no more, man. I know San Antonio is a little biased with Kawhi because he played here, but a lot of the country just still continue to doubt.
He ran off, man. Come on, man. He ran off on us. Popovich was over there crying on the jet and stuff. That man, I see.
Come back, yeah. That hurt. It hurts. It hurt me more when I saw him win with the Raptors. So I was like, oh my God. So you gonna win? You gonna win with them? Huh?
I think it was more. They say it was more so he wasn't getting along with Parker and.
Yeah. After what they said, because they rightfully so, they shouldn't have said that stuff. But at the same time, he was doing some diva kind of stuff, having not trusting the Spurs medical staff and going to New York, and it was like, come on, bro, like you being drama king.
When he was at the time of the injury, he was kind of, he was just becoming Kawhi.
He was just.
You got to take care of your body. If you don't feel like their medical staff is legit, then you gonna go find.
And he was Kawhi when they beat Miami, right? He was kind of a big piece of that.
But that finals is when people.
I think he was Kawhi that year where he got injured.
Yeah.
What's his name? Zaza Pachulia. Yeah. Where he was about to single-handedly beat the Warriors.
Yeah, like 30 in the first
well, okay, Kawhi.
But yeah. So overall, I see why Popovich and the Spurs are mad. This man's over here winning freaking Finals MVP.
Yeah. Do y'all think he's the best in the league, Kawhi Leonard, come playoff time? Do y'all think he's still
this right now? Until KD get back, I'm tired of y'all. I'm tired of people forgetting who KD is.
Until KD I think he's better than
KD.
I think he's better than KD.
He's not done, but he's not gonna be
a 90 man. KD.
I think he's been better than KD since like 2 or 3 years ago.
Nah, man.
I really think so. That when they went head to head in the Western Conference Finals, I was like,
I think when KD joined the Warriors, he just had to do less. So y'all just
maybe.
You'll see next year when he had to do more with the Nets.
Yeah.
KD is KD, man.
Yeah. So, I mean, the All-Star game was a blast to watch. I mean, I really enjoy watching, like, everyone be so competitive. That's really, really the most important. Because a lot of people watch the All-Star game and it was a blow-off game. Like, oh, I'm not going to watch that. And then another thing before we switch off on the All-Star thing, that Ice Cube Big Three, he needs to get – I know y'all seen Stephen A. talk a little bit about this on First Take. They need to give Ice Cube some love for that, because who else came up with that method of scoring for a game point? You know what I'm saying? And he's doing so much. He supports the NBA, but the NBA ain't supporting the Big Three, and vice versa. Like, I don't know, like Ice Cube and
he's been doing better every year. Like they get more
year.
and more people coming out to those games.
I think
They get better players.
eventually they're gonna strike a deal. They're gonna have to. They're gonna be too big to where it's like, okay, you might want to do anything with them.
Partner.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So definitely, I shout out Ice Cube and the Big Three for being, ahead of their time in the sense of being thought of, being creative, being innovative,
and being able to get the big names.
Yeah. So
we're really seeing like this in the NBA. We're seeing the change of the guards. Like it was 8 first-time All-Stars this year. Like we're really seeing the new superstars like
come up,
blossom.
It's a new.
Because those 03 draft, the D-Waves, the Melos,
they all
LeBrons,
that's crazy.
Pauls,
So
they started.
what is that? What was that? 17 years?
Oh yeah, pretty much.
Just 17 years they've been in the league. Yeah.
Okay, that's not.
And I'm surprised Chris Paul and LeBron, they still hooping.
Yeah,
still all-stars, and it's like, okay, I mean,
still all-stars at 17 years in the NBA.
Yeah.
now it's finally a next generation showing up. Like, god dang,
no
y'all
one
went
else
a
was
whole.
in
They
between
had the
that.
game for a long time.
You had little trickles, like you had James Harden thrown in there, Durant.
Yeah,
You had a couple of them, like 3 or 4 of them. But other than
It was
that,
one of those dudes
Curry.
always competing for a championship every year.
Mhm.
Like a D-Wade,
Yeah,
a LeBron.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Not
That
Melo,
class is-
sorry.
Yeah, sorry, Melo. And Paul.
it's my
sorry.
guy, man. Leave him. He
But
has some
overall,
unfortunate
I'm glad-
events.
I'm excited.
I mean, the NBA is in a good place,
Yeah,
man.
they're in a good place because at first I was like, man, Tatum starting to come along, and you got Williams and Morant. Yeah. NBA's looking real good. So definitely hope y'all enjoyed the All-Star game too. Let us know what you thought about the All-Stars and who's gonna be the biggest All-Star.
Out of the new generation,
because we got Greek Freak and Embiid going at each other, talking about they the best players, and I'm like,
Embiid is not consistent enough to be the best player.
and Greek Freak he's going to win MVP again.
you think so?
I think he's going to win.
I want LeBron to have it just because the story is an awesome story.
Yeah,
I feel like if the Lakers hold on to that top seed, LeBron will get the MVP.
I think it'll be cool just seeing like, what is he, 35?
That'd be
still
nice.
doing that.
Would it be his fourth MVP?
4th or 5th, yeah.
That'd be good to see, but I don't think they're gonna give it to him because of that Anthony Davis. I think.
Oh yeah, because his presence, because he's probably gonna win Defensive Player of the Year. So
Anthony Davis baller.
Yeah, so I'm
He's
like,
happy, you can tell.
Yeah.
He's happy.
So I'm just like, honestly, I think Greek Freak would end up winning because he got 30. He averaging like 30 right now, and got
he's doing some crazy numbers.
You think of Milwaukee, you got Middleton, and you got Bledsoe.
That's pretty much it.
Yeah, like wow.
Last year they had a better team with Brogdon and all in there.
Yeah, exactly.
That's true.
One last thing, who y'all got for Rookie of the Year?
Oh man,
Is it Morant or is it Zion?
It's Morant because he's been playing.
Yeah.
That's the only reason, to be honest.
Yeah, but people are really arguing for Zion. I'm like, dude, at the end of the season, he'll go play 30-some games.
If he came back in like December,
yeah,
you would have been good. But
Morant
the way he
balling.
ain't come back until like February.
And Morant and them are like 6th or 7th seed. Like,
That's
nobody
true.
expect them even. You can't name their head coach. You can't name nobody else on that roster, really.
No. But they do got some gems. They do got some gems. If I looked it up too. I looked it up because I was impressed. I was like, who is on Memphis that's balling? They got Jaren
Jackson Jr. Y'all better watch out for him.
They got Valanciunas.
They got like a solid core team, and I'm like, all right.
I'm surprised nobody knows about Jaren Jackson Jr. like that. I'm like, boy, he's
gonna be balling.
He reminds me of Chris Bosh, like
balling. That's no doubt.
Yeah, a baller.
All right, man. We're gonna let y'all rest off the basketball. What else we got? Oh, man. Let's take it to boxing. You want to go to boxing now?
All
You
right.
want to go to boxing?
Please do.
So it was unanimous. I felt like everyone was going for Wilder in this fight. We're talking about Wilder and Fury 2.
Yeah.
You were under a break this weekend and you didn't watch or hear about or even get on there and see any pictures about this fight.
Oh, it's
Man,
two behemoths.
They prepped this fight really good. Who do y'all want to speak a little bit more?
Yeah, so I watched the fight.
Okay,
the full fight.
Yeah, let's get in there.
Wilder just came out, like, first of all, he put on 19 pounds for this fight. So
Wilder?
Yeah.
Okay.
Dude outweighed him by 40 pounds still. So
he's
dude
huge.
Was 270. Wilder was like 231.
Yeah.
And Wilder just looked sluggish. Like, just because when you put on weight sometimes you're not used to wearing it, it kind of slows you down. He just looked sluggish from the beginning.
Yeah.
He got stunned in the first round, and he never got his legs back. Like, he was pretty much running for 5-6 rounds until they threw in the towel.
Shut up.
He was bleeding out his ears.
They say he bust his eardrum.
Bleeding out his ears, bleeding out his mouth by the second, third round. And dude was just putting his weight on him, just laying on him.
That's what I heard. Like he was just leaning on him.
Yep.
Plus, Deontay Wilder, he's used to being that guy, the big old.
He's fought. I seen that fat dude he fought.
Yeah, no. So Wilder answered that question. He's like, I'm big, but everybody thinks I'm bigger than what I am. He's like, I fought like 6 fighters that's been heavier than me.
Yeah.
So I'm not the heaviest guy, but you can just tell he looked prepared. He just. Yeah. I think he wasn't woke. He got stunned. He just thought, like, I done knocked this dude down last fight a couple of times. I'm about to knock him out, and you could just.
Tyson Fury, he's a literal brick. Like he's 6'10" or something, right?
Yeah.
6'9",
6'9".
Yeah, he's a literal walking tank. Yeah, just running, and then you see how I was gonna say he just made of whatever he made of, like it's a big look like a boss battle, like what you. So when he hits you, I don't care how big you are, you still 6'9", that's like taking like an actual brick to your face. Yeah. So it wasn't no real surprise to me when by a second round. He, like you say, he got hit and he was just in a daze for like the rest of it.
Yeah. But Wilder was upset because the fight was stopped because he was still conscious, he still knew, but
he was getting
it was
beat
time,
up.
bro.
His
whole face was swelling up.
So did he even win a round?
Some people say he won the first one, but I don't think he won a round. In my eyes, he didn't win a round.
It didn't look like it to me either. I was like, he's just kind of trying to hold on.
Honestly, would he get out? Because honestly, I think Wilder's not like the great boxer.
Technically, no.
Fury was a better boxer in the first fight.
Yeah.
Wilder just knocked him down a couple of times.
Yeah.
I always thought Wilder was like that anyways. Wilder's always just been kind of like.
He wins off power.
Yeah. And that's why I'm like, when you don't have your biggest strength on your side, it's hard to really.
The strength.
Just overpowering because he never was skillful and finesseful. It's like you gotta do who beats you in that department already, and he has a little bit more power. It's hard.
In boxing, unless you Floyd, everybody loses.
Yeah, exactly.
He'll bounce back.
Yeah, exactly.
So you think are we gonna get a 3?
We gotta get a 3.
You think so?
You think it's gonna be like? You think they're gonna fight somebody else, or you think they should just come back?
I think they're coming right back.
Wow. Okay.
I think it's best for business.
Yeah,
I think it's best for business, money wise.
Well,
Fury's not going to fight anybody else because nobody's.
Yeah, I would say Wilder should fight another fight,
but I don't know if he will.
Yeah.
And I also heard Fury donated all his winnings to the homeless. So
that's what's up.
He comes from
he's
cocky,
not
arrogant.
Wow.
But he's not a bad guy.
No, I never thought of Fury. I thought of Fury as like.
Nah, I mean,
well, when I was watching him coming out to the fight, dude had a crown. He had a bunch of girls carrying him.
But you know they
Gypsy King.
What you call it? Pay the promoter, or the promoters tell him you gotta get this fight to sell because boxing ain't what it used to be. So you gotta.
I had the opportunity to watch
theatrics.
I guess not the pre-fight, but when they talk to each other. Before
a little promo.
The
weigh-in, and Fury did very well. They tried to throw him a good curveball with the race thing, and they're like, they asked Wilder, how do you feel about fighting Fury, Black History Month? Wilder's like, yeah, you fucked up. Fighting me on Black History Month, I'm gonna hold it down. And then Fury bounced back. He's like, look, man, I ain't with this race thing, or I'm not a part. I'm a human. He's a human, and I'm not gonna buy into that.
Yeah.
And that kind of made me respect him a little bit more because it would have been easy to buy into something like that.
Yeah, but who wants to play in? Like, come on, you gotta lose so much.
Yeah. But I mean, Wilder played into it. Like,
of course, you gotta look like a hero if you will.
He came out with the all black, the Black History.
Yeah.
And I don't know if y'all watched that show on Netflix with Cardi B, Chance, and T.I. when they was finding the rapper. D Smoke, he won, and he's the one that brought him out, and he had his like Black History song. It was dope.
That's what's up.
So good interest.
His album actually just came out too, D Smoke.
Okay.
Nice.
I mean, like that's a lose for Fury. To play up on that narrative. Oh, I'm the villain. It's like, okay, you the villain, you win. You ain't getting no endorsements because you're racist. And
he did. I mean,
he's smart.
And he's been
and I think it was organic the way he said it too. I think he really feels that way. Like, bro, I'm not.
It wasn't trying like to be politically.
Yeah, exactly. It's just that's just who he is.
Exactly.
Which, like you said, I respect that too.
Yeah, I appreciate. I respected him too. And I mean, everyone had Wilder winning that fight. Everybody.
I picked him.
It was Wilder. Like not one person I came across was like, yeah, I got Fury.
I'm biased though. I'm American and black, so
I was definitely going for him, but after that first round, I was like,
that like what's his name? The conceited meme where you're like,
yeah.
He's like,
yeah.
And I was watching it with Derek, and he was just like, bro, all he take is one punch with Wilder. I was like, dude don't have no energy. He has no legs.
Yeah.
He's not gonna get a puncher's chance. When you wobbly.
Yeah. Man, forget y'all niggas. I asked y'all where y'all was watching the fight at, and y'all didn't even tell me. Man,
cut.
I need some.
I got mine on the low, so I can't share mine with nobody.
It was last minute, bro. He hit me up. I went to his friend's house and watched the fight.
Man, so. Derek, I hope you watching this, bro.
But you had a DJ.
Man,
you DJ. I didn't get there till like 10:30.
Okay, yeah, that's true. Okay, all right. Shout out to the basement. I had to work. I had to.
Yeah,
I had to work. I had to work because that's why they didn't invite me.
Yeah, well, I knew he was gonna be
here.
We need some new
responsibility.
friends. I need some new friends and subscribers.
Who was gonna be playing music if he was watching the fight?
Yeah, man.
Could have put it on auto mix or something.
Auto mix robot.
So overall, a good fight. I'm definitely gonna make time to watch 3. If we can get a 3 win, we get a 3.
It's coming.
I'm definitely going. If I feel like Fury winning only made it better.
Yeah.
For it to be purchased for the next fight.
In order for a great rivalry.
Yeah.
The other dude got to win at some point.
Yeah, exactly.
I mean, well, Wilder actually haven't won. The last one was a tie.
Draw, loss. If you lose,
Road to Redemption story always works too. Anyway,
I think next time he'll be better prepared.
It's gonna be a good, and he's gonna train harder now because he's gonna be like, I lost like that.
Yeah, and before the fight, like the hours before the fight, when they were showing the prelims, Wilder was like getting ready, and the other dude was just dancing. Like,
yeah.
He was just telling he was prepared, and I always tell people when you prepare, you don't have to. The day of the fight, you don't have to.
Yeah.
He wasn't worried. You know, he already knew what was about to happen.
You know what to expect.
Yeah.
So that was overall. I hate that I missed the fight. I hope y'all got to enjoy the fight and stuff. You know, I mean, my subscriber. I hope y'all got to enjoy the fight.
It was a good.
Because you know, Jay Alamo just gotta watch it on Instagram and hear about it and stuff like that. Anything else in sports? Because y'all making me salty. What else we got on sports?
There's a lot of stuff. The Antonio Brown redemption arc is starting to, I guess, come back around. I don't know. Are y'all coming back around on Antonio Brown after his antics that he did during the season?
I think. All right, I think he's trying to do better. I do.
You actually believe it? Okay.
All that stuff, but
he did apologize to Big Ben. That's right.
I think it's gonna have to take him not being in the news at all for like a whole year.
Yeah.
Before somebody will take a chance on him.
Yeah.
When I say not in the news,
because he did so much. I was like,
yeah.
It's like his whole life just crumbled like
quickly. Like matter of like, I mean, people going bad little spins.
I say that's what happens when you have too many damn yes men around you, bro. Man. You better you could tell he didn't have nobody around him to check him. It's like, bro, you about to lose all this money, and then but he had dudes he's probably feeding and throwing money to, and they just like, hey man, you good, man? Fuck them, man. It's like,
you do what you do. Yeah.
He needed that guy to be like, bro, you about to lose everything if you don't shut the hell up.
Yeah.
But he didn't have that. A lot of rappers do that all the time. They don't have no freaking. No men.
Because they go from nothing to this dude got us all. But you still got to have that one person that you just could tell you.
Yeah, hold it down.
Like, but then at the same time, you're an adult, man. You should just know, like.
With athletes is a little bit different because they always their whole life is focused on, that, and they don't really, all those other aspects like the social and the public stuff, they don't get taught any of that. Yeah. They just kind of like focus on their craft. Yeah. So he probably he needed that person, whether it was his girlfriend or his mama or his brother or but he probably didn't have nobody like that. His ego got so big to where nobody could tell him nothing. Yeah. And,
also, speaking of football, Dez Bryant been working out. He's working out with Pat Mahomes over the weekend.
Oh no.
He looked good, man.
No. He need to go ahead and take himself to the Seahawks.
So?
I think so. I mean,
what was his reason for getting out anyway?
Well, remember the Cowboys cut him.
Okay.
Because him and Dak and all that. I don't think it was mainly Jason Garrett.
Yeah.
He already came out and said Jason Garrett was the reason why he got cut.
Yeah.
So Jason Garrett's gone, so he's trying to make a comeback. He wants to play for the Cowboys, but he named like 5 other teams that he wouldn't mind.
He just need to go to the Seahawks.
But then remember he got signed. He got signed to the Saints. Remember?
That's right.
Second practice he tore his ACL.
That's right.
I forgot about that.
Right. There you go. That's the story. So he's trying to make a comeback.
Damn.
He said Saints, Ravens, Cowboys, Patriots. That was before the Tom Brady situation, so we don't know.
We trying to figure out where Tom Brady.
And I think the Ravens, because he liked Lamar Jackson.
I like
Ravens.
Lamar Jackson too.
And
I'm still surprised. We didn't even get to talk about what happened. Man, we missed those episodes. The Ravens, I was scared of the Ravens for the longest time the whole season. Then all of a sudden they get bumped out. I was like,
but it was Lamar Jackson's first year, right?
yeah, like on that kind of stage.
Okay,
Yeah, I don't think he's ever went that far.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. So
They were killing everybody, and then all of a sudden.
And then
he lived.
Miles Garrett got reinstated.
Reinstated to the NFL.
A lot of uproar about that. I've kind of seen a lot of people like disagreeing with that a little.
Screw
bit.
them.
He
Screw them.
claims the quarterback called him a nigga.
Yeah.
But everybody is saying that that's not true.
Yeah, everyone's saying that.
Whether it is or isn't,
Go ahead,
give him a second. no, that ain't the moral of the story. That ain't the moral of the story. I think people deserve a second chance. Like, bro, like,
you don't end my whole career.
yeah, don't end somebody's whole career off of like one mistake. Like, you know, unless it's like the Aaron Hernandez where he murdered a dude. Other than that, like, yeah, a couple of them.
Now, what people were saying is, if Miles Garrett connected the right way with the helmet, he could have ended his career.
He could have been.
But he didn't. He
Yeah,
didn't.
he didn't.
There's a lot of situations where you can say,
Yeah.
"Oh my God, he stepped on his helmet in this firm play. He could have killed him." Like, yeah, but he didn't. So
Yeah, I think he
play
deserves a
on.
second
Like,
chance. And
there's
he's
a
from
lot
the
of
Dallas area, so.
the what if stuff could end anybody in everybody's career. So let's not even. I hate when people do the hypotheticals and take it to that level. It's like, bro, but it didn't.
Yeah.
The cards were played this way.
Yeah, and
So take it how it is. Take it what's in front of you
for him
and
being
accept
reinstated,
it.
does that automatically means he gets? Is he going back to the Browns?
Yeah.
Okay.
He's still in contract with
Okay, cool. I didn't know that happened.
I don't
Yeah.
think they cut him or nothing. So,
Okay.
Because he was just kind of suspended, you know. So.
Yeah.
And that's good, and he learned his lesson. And when you do something that big, you have to be a real special person and not
he's a smart
take
guy.
that hint.
He's never got into trouble.
Yeah,
before
so
that,
it's like,
Yeah.
and it's, I don't know. I hate the NFL sometimes because it's like I
that's
feel
a
like
tough
they
one.
don't get
That's
the
a tough
players
one.
enough power to.
They don't give them enough power. There's something. I think they're doing something. I want to say CBA, but I think that's just for basketball.
Yeah.
But they're doing something with the Players Association for
Yeah.
football.
I think it's the
Is it CBA?
collective bargaining. Yeah. It's
Okay.
NFL,
And
CBA.
okay. And I don't know what's going on that. Well, maybe y'all can get in the comments, talk a little bit more
I know
about.
it was disapproved or something.
Yeah, and then Watts was like not approving it and stuff like that. But plenty more to come. We went into sports really, really long, man. I enjoy talking about sports.
Yeah, that's my theme, man.
Man, I love talking about
Hey,
sports.
we ain't on no time crunch. We can talk.
Yeah, I love talking about sports. But we're going to get into this next King Tonio video for sure. Definitely, if you got some topics you want to talk about sports, that fight was awesome. All-Star break was awesome.
We hit 3 different sports, and y'all. Where my
Can't wait to football.
my
man. It's been
boxing,
a-
basketball, football fans at? Come on now.
Man, I love it. Make sure y'all subscribe, like, and share. Get in the comments. Get into this video by King Tonio. We'll be right back.
Yeah. Music, only thing above you. It's work out like a muscle.
Yo, welcome back from that music video. Another one from King Tonio. I told you that it ain't. We got one more. We do got one more. He's out here hustling, putting it on for the city. So make sure y'all go check his music video out. Check out his page. Check out everything. He's working. Speaking of music, let's get into some music. We got into sports. Check. Let's get into some music.
Got a couple of albums dropped.
Go ahead.
We had NBA Youngboy. Well, I don't know if that was an album or a mixtape. I think it was more mixtape.
Okay.
It came
Still
out Friday.
flexing, still.
I
What is
know a
it?
lot of people
Stepping. I want to say
A
dripping.
lot of people are still soaking it in. I don't know if y'all heard it yet.
I heard one of the songs. Well, heard about 3 of the songs.
What was
and
the
one
Top
of the
off.
songs-
listen to?
one of the songs is actually made from, I don't know if he was a DJ here or if he's just a producer or beat maker here, but one of those songs that is like before the album came out, he's one who Lil Tay or Tay Made It or whatever.
Yeah.
He's from San Antonio.
Oh, I never knew that.
Yeah, he's from San Antonio.
I hear him on a lot of stuff.
Yeah, and then he got that beat on with a young boy, and I was like, man, that's what's up.
Yeah, I think
like,
young boy, he seems like chill like that. Like he'll hop on, he'll be like, all right, oh that beat's nice. He don't care who it is.
Yeah, and he was
Just
really excited
on.
when I got the opportunity to see his page and stuff. Ain't nothing on his Instagram but like boom, boom, boom. Like
I would do the same
4 or 5
thing.
things. He was like, man, I work so hard. Y'all, people that know me just understand like what this means to me. And I'm like, yeah, I can only imagine like. You get a nice track for a rapper, and he killed it.
Because producers,
and bro, now the stream is going.
We need to try to get him on the pod.
And that's all you need.
Let's try to make that.
Yeah, you get one rapper as a producer. You get one rapper, and then sometimes you could just ride with that same rapper all the way through. But sometimes one rapper will get you to another rapper and another rapper. Yeah. I mean, you see like Tay Keith, how he got Metro Boomin started with what Future, I think.
21.
Yeah, 21, and then started spreading everywhere. Yep. So it's like
no. Mike Will started with Metro Boomin started with 21.
Yeah. Yeah, and
he had YG and what's the other dude?
Man, Mustard. Yeah.
Mustard. There you go. Yeah, and like producers, that's how you. Sometimes you get that one rapper and like boom.
Going. So yeah, I mean, shout out to San Antonio on that one.
Yes, sir.
Definitely.
The NBA, I'm gonna say, with all due respect, is typical NBA. Yeah, that's a good thing because typical NBA is good NBA.
Yeah.
So he's still on his melody, still on his like kind of like A Boogie, Roddy Rich, Rod Wave, all them kind of the same type of artists.
Yeah.
But it's good. I mean, it's a good album, a mixtape, whatever it is.
You working out to that? You feeling good to that?
I like it, man. It's a little slow for me.
It is. I haven't got. I haven't had it. I only heard the highlights out of it. I haven't got to listen to it too much on it.
I didn't even know it was like a full album at first because his that intro songs, the RP, Fat, I forgot what his name, Lil Fat, I think, popped up on my thing. And I was like, and then it just started continuing. I was like, oh, it's a whole mixtape. Oh, okay.
Yeah, I think with him coming out with so much music, is it gonna get played out? I think he dropped 2 or 3 tapes last year, and then it's February. He already got one out.
I think what would keep him alive for the longest time is the following he has on YouTube. Like the younger generation, like what is it, like 14 through like 22 or something like that.
Fans.
Like if you look at his views on YouTube, he could drop something at like 4 p.m. in the morning and still get like a million views and crap. So it's like
Twitter loves NBA. Like, that's like their favorite rapper.
Wow. Yeah, and I be talking, girl. I'm like, oh, my favorite rapper is the NBA, young boy. I'm like, word.
And you know, honestly, when I'm DJing, I get so much NBA. Like,
NBA is that.
You play some NBA? I'm like,
cause he got that. He got that pain.
Yeah,
you think that's what it is?
People going through stuff really can relate to NBA because he really talks about any situation that you could possibly be in.
Yeah.
I don't know how Boosie was back in the day. A lot of people connected with Boosie because Boosie rapped about stuff.
He's an open book. He's talking about like
everything about NBA.
Yeah, I'm like, dang. Like there was one song where he admitted he got STD and how he felt about and I was like, dang. Okay. You put all that out there. No rapper usually talk about. They ain't gonna let their fan base know all that stuff that's going on.
I just think an artist can put out too much music.
So you think he's putting out too much?
I feel like he's borderline.
Where it's
gotta
like
give people, you gotta make people want to hear. Like, damn, what NBA doing?
Yeah. I mean,
in this day and age, it's a little bit more acceptable.
It's more acceptable.
It's more accessible as well.
I don't want to call it fast food, but it's kind of like. People eat it
goes so quick now.
Yeah,
I ain't never
consume and let go.
It's in your ear and out the other. Within 2 weeks, I'm already on the next album. I'm not listening. There's very few albums I've listened to for months and months.
Yeah, it has to be really like
Roddy Rich. That's gonna be playing until the summer. Like,
I can
still chill until the summer. He ain't even got to do nothing.
I'm trying to still think about an album that I'm still like bumping from last year.
From last year?
I can't really.
Wasn't last year more? I want to say a little bit slower.
It was more.
Our tops for that.
Oh yeah, we did.
But no, I mean, I just feel like music just moves so quickly. Where to Holliman's point, I don't think he's putting out music too fast, because we're in February now. He'll probably put something out in the summer, which should be expected. Like he's hot. He's coming up.
Yeah.
I don't think it's gonna hurt his brand.
I think this could have waited until the summer. You know what I'm saying? He put out a single or two.
Yeah.
You don't have to put out a whole 20-something tracks every 2-3 months.
Yeah, true.
We're in a weird era where I don't know what's wrong and what's right when it comes to that, because the traditional put out 2 singles, wait a month or two, then drop your album. I don't know if that still works. I feel like it still works because Big Sean, you can kind of tell he's doing that right now. Yeah, he's coming somewhere soon.
Big Sean, Janae's coming.
Yeah,
because they like March 6th or something.
Mm-hmm. Frank Ocean did the same thing, and then I think The Weeknd.
The Weeknd's coming in the next couple weeks.
So it's like you. I think that works for the established artists. But I think to get there, you probably do have to be that grinder, like boom,
and I'm just playing devil's advocate. I'm not saying.
You're not wrong.
Somebody gotta. I like to have a different opinion.
Yeah.
You know.
And it is weird because like I'll admit I'm a victim of fast food diet music too, because it's so hard to.
Me too. Yeah. As a DJ,
as a DJ, you kind of have to be current. Every week, every day, you gotta have that current ear to the streets.
Because you flipping the next one, you flipping.
Yeah,
the
you're
next
like,
one.
all right, what the people
and then
hearing?
Like, oh, that was just a month ago.
Yeah,
2 months ago, and that song was real hot. Now it's, whoa, you playing that?
I don't think that's good. You gotta burn out so many.
I think streaming and playlists kind of changed that, because when you listen to an album, you pick out your 2 or 3 or 4 songs. Yeah. Put them on your playlist, and then you never listen to the rest of the album again.
Yeah.
You know, it's only so many albums that you could just, like Nipsey, like certain albums you can play all the way through.
Yeah.
But a lot of albums you just pick your favorite songs and.
Man, and classic albums, man, like how much longevity do classic albums have now compared to before, where you had like Tupac's album was a classic. I would even say
50.
the game. Yeah, I'm gonna say 50 Cent in the game.
50 Cent in the game albums was riding through the whole to like 2009. They were still riding.
Yeah.
Now,
Get what you're not trying.
That just kind of suck. You kind of demotivated to go after making that classic album, because it's like now people are gonna start calling you irrelevant. Oh, where he's at? Oh, I'm gonna forget about him. And you can only do that for certain artists.
I just started listening to Damn again. I start playing that again. I'm like, oh man, that was a good album.
Nipsey, I still listen to. The Chance, the coloring book. I still get that to play at least once a month. I'm gonna listen to that. It's not too many though. That you kind of like just it's like singles. 444 I still listen to Jay-Z, but that's Jay-Z.
Yeah, I haven't been back to that one.
So if you were looking at it, well, if you were a rapper starting off, which way would you prefer to go? Would you prefer? I know as an artist you want to be an artist, but if you're looking for success, what would you go for? Just putting stuff out, boom, 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 or going for classics?
Originally starting out, you got to put stuff out.
Just put it out.
Because you got to find your sound. You want people.
Exactly.
You got to find what people want to like from you. But once you get to NBA, I don't feel like NBA is just starting out anymore.
So it's like you go for that classic. That's what you're saying.
Exactly.
Like,
at that point, you go for classic.
Yeah, but then once you get established and you get signed to a record label, they should kind of help
That's
prioritize.
true.
Like, we're gonna put this out now, and then you gotta have a timeline. You can't just put stuff out.
Yeah, just
every 2 months.
I think
it's running together. I'm not even
everything's
with your
running
last
together.
album.
That might be why Lil Uzi Vert's so frustrated, because he's used to doing the fast food.
Yeah, and then I let it.
No. Yeah, how many Love Is Rage and all those? Oh my God, for like 4 years straight, just boom, 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 boom. Now they're like, calm down, work on a classic, and now he's like, I'm out of it. I don't want to. I just want to release music.
Yeah.
As of like last 6 months or something.
And then Rock Nation's probably like, yo, try to make a
Jay-Z
classic.
don't let you do that.
Yeah,
like,
he's
like J. Cole, he had so much music he wanted to put out, and Jay-Z was like, when you ready, you'll put it out.
Yeah, make that classic. Like, no.
They need to bring back mixtape's still out, but it's all album.
It's all albums because of
money.
The money and and then I think the platforms. Because Apple Music, I'll try to go look for Lil Wayne's old like Droughts, Dedication.
None
of that.
You gotta go to Dat Piff, and
you gotta
that's
go
the
to
only place you're gonna find it.
Mixtape, live mixtapes and stuff like that. But I'm gonna go download that just to try to not to be. I'm lazy. Sorry.
You're not wrong.
I want to just go to Apple Music. If I'm listening to Apple Music, I'm gonna go there. So I think they're not putting out as much because of like I don't know that.
You gotta get some kind of return now. You can't just do it for the love of it. It's like
Lil Wayne did it for too much love.
Yeah,
he loved his.
That was the best Wayne.
Boy, he was a monster.
Could you, man? Ain't nobody's ever gonna repeat that. No great rapper is never gonna repeat that. No legendary rappers gonna repeat that. the way he was just putting out free music, nobody free ain't free no more.
Just for the competitive, the spirit, the.
You're not getting nothing off of that Piff. You're
how many droughts?
No, he changed
drought dedications.
He changed the music. He changed. He changed hip hop. Like
that's crazy.
Before Lil Wayne, you didn't have rappers with dreads.
Yep.
You didn't have rappers with tattoos on their faces.
Like that. No. Yeah.
You didn't have.
Not with that kind of swag either. With the way he did I think he had cargo pants in for a while, skating.
Yeah.
He made
he made it black.
They really got jury like popping.
Yep.
New York rappers weren't. It was New Orleans that kind of brought jury.
Definitely what's that tattoo? The teardrop.
Yep.
He made that huge.
That's why
face tattoos. I should say.
It might be a lot of rappers that's better than him, but he's always gonna be in my top 5 just because
what he did.
Legacy.
In middle school through high school, that was.
I think we said that the last episode. I was like, legacy wise, he's probably the greatest of all time. He probably has
him and Hov, right?
Yeah, that legacy is like most influential rapper of all time. Probably
in a few more years, it will be. Not saying it's close, but I still take Hov. But I think in a couple more years, I think that gap closes a little bit more. I don't know why.
When you look back on his body, his full body work, and who he's influenced.
But I just think Hov influenced hip hop on another level.
Yeah.
Business opportunities.
Yeah, I was gonna say business wise.
Everybody got their own champagne. Everybody got their own liquor.
You ain't lying.
Everybody got their own clothing line.
The
Roc
ownership
Nation was the first ones doing that, and Diddy, and
that's true on the black empowerment and ownership kind of scale. Jay-Z is definitely that. I'm thinking like on the pop music scale. Yeah, exactly.
And it's gonna be a lot of more rapper
billionaires. You see Dre and Jay-Z became now. It's like okay, Drake's probably gonna follow in that lane.
Yeah, why not?
Yeah, Lil Wayne's probably gonna. So
and when Jay-Z get on a track to this day, it's still probably the top 10 of the year. Like and Meek Mill verse on that last year on the Meek Mill album.
It was free.
That was the best verse of last year to me.
Yeah, that was nice. One more music thing that I could think of. We got more probably. Pop Smoke was recently murdered there. Rest in power. Pop Smoke, man, up and coming artist out of
he was
New
only
York.
22.
20 years
20.
Born in 99. They don't even look right on a tombstone.
Yeah. You already here? Welcome. Wow. Yeah, and that's crazy.
A lot of people saying it was a setup.
It was. It was. I watched the video, but you could tell like they weren't in there to rob nothing. No. They were in there for him. Like they were looking for a person.
Oh, you talking about the one with those 3 or 4 guys? Like they came through the back door.
Yeah, in his house on the camera.
That was his house.
Oh, okay.
They haven't released his video yet.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Yeah, that was from like 4 years ago.
And it seems like it would be a hit anyways because he's in freaking California. Like
I think it's a hit because the guy that was in the house with him didn't get hit.
Yeah,
like,
that too.
Dead.
That too. Like,
if you gonna go in there and
they
kill
came in and do a job.
You gonna kill everybody in there. You ain't no witnesses.
And he had posted his address on his Instagram.
I heard about that.
He had got some. He had got something in the mail, something he was showing off on Instagram, and his address was on it.
And then it got stuck.
And then they had a picture in front of the car, in front of his yard. It kind of showed his address a little bit. And that was the same day of the.
Damn.
So I don't know much about.
Or the day before, because he died at like 4:30
in the morning. So that's he was asleep or whatever.
Yeah. Definitely sleep. At that time, you sleep.
Or working, probably in the studio if he got a studio in his house.
Yeah, I mean, I haven't heard much other than him dying. Someone maybe hit, maybe not hit. I'm just trying to figure out like how don't they know like who these people?
No, they do have the video. It's just not released, but they all were masked, so you don't really know.
Dang.
I heard it was about that. I hate to call it like stupid, but as black people, I think it's fucking stupid. The check-in, check-out policy that they have in the hood and the streets, where it's like you didn't check into California, you didn't check into L.A., and they wanted Pop Smoke to do that because he's from New York or whatever. You got to check in with. It's like, for what? Bro, I'm just a rapper, bro. I'm just an entertainer. Why the fuck I gotta check into the streets, my nigga? Like, that's not. I mean, he's probably a street nigga, but like, for what? What is he doing to threaten y'all's bread? What is he doing to hurt y'all? Yeah. He's just out there living. Like, he's just doing his thing, having fun. You know, welcome to the party. Like, that's him. Like, you can threaten him for what? it's like, why we doing this check-in stuff? It's getting corny at this point, bro. You killing people because they didn't check in. Like a kid. Like
wow. And now that you knocked him off,
what do you get out of that, bro?
Now,
you get because you're not getting money. You're not getting more respect. It's like.
Yeah,
I think that's just that culture, and I
guess it's weird. It's weird, bro. I guess so, because from the South, it's like that's weird, bro. And that's weird. Down here, we ain't.
Yeah, even the baby said it was weird. Even when he went to go shoot a video somewhere in Georgia, and then they were like, "Hey man, something.
That's who I found out who the baby was.
Yeah, he was like, "Hey man."
This before he was big.
Yeah, and he was just shooting a music video, and then these dudes came up to the set. And he was like, "Hey man,
you're in my hood. You need to check in." He's like,
you gotta check in. He's like,
I go anywhere I want.
It's not that serious. It's like it's some fucking land that white people fucking gave us not gave us, but like brought anyway. So it's like, dude, we ain't making no money like that off of this anyways. Yeah. Just let me get big. And then everybody gets to eat. At least if you gotta show love to your fucking black rapper, he's gonna give back to you. So why you threatening him and trying to punk him and it's like, because I know if I got to shoot in the hood, with some chill ass niggas, I'm like, bro, I'm definitely, I got respect, I got love for you. I'm gonna throw bread this way. I'm gonna invest in this.
Let me know what's up. I got you.
Like with Nipsey, ain't nobody investing in that area anymore because the way he did. It's like, bro, like I don't know if you've seen the aftermath of that. People pulling out and stocks falling and all that within those companies. It's like, bro. Like, you gotta show love to these rappers. Some of them are assholes, greedy assholes. Yeah. But, like, some of them want to do good for their people. Yeah. So, fucking be genuine and show love rather than try to punk niggas. Like, I get you from jail and shit, but nigga.
Like, come on.
This is a regular world. We're all fucking humans. Like, we just trying to chill.
And that just shows, like, bro, really, you're not safe anywhere.
Yeah,
it ain't like he was in Compton or something. He was in.
He got away from that.
He's in Beverly Hills.
Yeah, I was gonna say he took what the big rappers' advice is get away from the streets, and still got caught up. It's like, damn, bro, so you can't go nowhere without getting caught up by the streets. It's like, damn, bro, But then they hate on you when you faking that lifestyle, when you come from the suburbs and shit. Like, you ain't real. It's like, I don't want to be like, I don't want to be. Y'all just chasing me down,
like running
shooting
my
me
house
at
4:30 in the morning.
So it's like
what?
I don't know. I think that's weird, bro. Like, we need to just figure out what we're doing with this, because at the end of the day, it's black people, bro. We gotta love each other. We gotta. Hold each other up, push each other up, make each other better. Yeah. And then we're not going to do that being stuck in this mindset of fucking checking in. Like, what is that shit?
It just sucks because a lot of these people that's passing away just not even tapping into their full potential before.
He's 20,
don't even know
bro.
How far that guy was going to go.
At 20, I was an idiot. I don't know anything about anything.
What he was about to accomplish outside of basketball.
Man.
Same way with Nipsey, he was just taking
all of it, and I liked Pop Smoke. I was listening to Pop Smoke before he died. I ain't gonna lie to you.
I know you used to play here.
Yeah, I was really.
He had a nice flow, nice voice. He was dope.
If anything, I saw his ceiling max like 50 Cent.
Not
like max, but minimum 50 Cent, because I was like, he got that 50
swag, the voice, New York cockiness,
and chocolate niggas back in style. You know what I'm saying? All these white niggas.
Talk about I like my girls with melanin. I was like, hey, all right, that's
what I'm talking about.
Then you killed that.
Dark skin brothers back in style, and I'm like, oh, what?
And he was only 20, so he had that little bit of wisdom to him, where he was like, bro, he had love for his people, and you gotta fuck with a nigga like that, bro. Man. But instead, we take those niggas. It's like, why we keep taking these niggas, bro?
Man, sad.
It's very sad. And he's so young. That means he was gonna get wiser, and he's gonna show more love.
People out here killing people for a bag of weed.
It's so sad. It's so sad because it's like,
I'm gonna knock you off for some weed. You're like, what?
It sucks because it's like, it's your brother. He's in the same people. He's like looking in a mirror, a little altar, but it's like looking in a mirror and you basically taking your own, It's like, damn, over what? It's bullshit.
Some check-ins.
Yeah. So y'all know I don't condone that shit. At least the plug don't. We ain't with any of that. So
don't have me check in on you, man.
Yeah, like, bro, for what?
Like, what?
You would chill. Like, I'll dap you up, be like, bro, chill. We cool. I don't got no beef with y'all. You don't need no beef with me. We cool, bro.
Anything else?
Only love
on music, man. Yeah, that's a tough one.
It's very sad.
Just the Yeah, nothing, man.
Yeah,
I'm excited for these albums that's coming out. I think it's gonna be a big summer.
Yeah.
Can't wait, man.
Yeah.
We off to a good start, man. February.
We are.
To 2020.
I just don't want to hear no more
rappers getting killed, bro.
No
more celebrities.
Death,
celebrities in general. Like,
no more of this. 2020.
Like they work very hard in what they do, and they're trying to have fun and better society. They're not trying to do anything to fuck up society.
Exactly.
So
exactly. And I guess when you got too much money and you kind of flossing it like that, I guess that's another thing that kind of attracts people.
I guess so, but even then, it's like they're just having fun.
Yeah, you just having fun.
But they also said,
exactly. 20,
they also
bro.
said
the
guy, it couldn't have been. They said it was a home invasion, but they also said the camera shows that they did not leave with anything.
Yeah.
So it was a hit.
They was not robbing him.
Yeah, it was a hit.
Yeah, it was a hit.
And it's like, bro.
Y'all go get Pops.
I don't know. I don't want to go even further.
We can talk about it on Facebook. We don't know. We don't know what was going on, man.
I don't.
He could have been in some. He could have moved out to LA because he was in some shit.
Yeah, maybe.
We don't know. That's why I don't like to.
Yeah.
It's never worth dying for.
Exactly. That's the moral of the story. Shit's not worth killing and dying for, bro.
Yeah, go beat him up. Beat his ass.
Yeah, fucking love. Like, all right.
I'm telling you, next time.
He got a family.
Yeah, and that's what his family
If they catch you, you got a family. Your family gonna suffer.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So.
And that's what his family was saying. Like he got away. He put his album out. He got away, and he was renting a spot in Cali to kind of prepare for his tour in March. He just got away just to kind of, feel good, do some promoting for his album, and then go out on tour. And we're not going to have no March tour. Man, I just please.
So,
just LA period is just, if you in any type of entertainment industry, it's best to be out there because half of everything you're going to do
saves you more money because you don't have to travel as much.
I was watching an interview with Big Sean, and he was like, they was asking why did he move to LA and all this, and he's not in the hood in Detroit no more. He's like, bro, I stayed in Detroit for most of my career, but I was in LA every weekend. I was like, why not just move to LA?
Yeah, saves you millions, so it makes sense.
Yeah. So no, definitely we excited for more hip hop news. Definitely get in there. What y'all think about Pop Smoke, and definitely rest in power there. And
yes, sir.
Get into some more. That's NBA Young Boy. Let us know what albums we missed this week, and get in those comments. Like, share, subscribe. One more video by King Tonio. Let's go.
All right, now that's what's up.
It's Tone, baby. You either get with this shit or you get flown over. She only want me for the status. Shawty fucking with the baddest. Now she don't come with no baggage. 21, she a savage. 21, she a savage. We don't make love, we go at it. Love it when she call me daddy. I love it when she put that work on me. Fuck around and go to work for me. I love it when she put some drugs for me. Fuck around and call the plug for me.
Yo, welcome back. King Tonio tearing y'all up with the music videos over there, boy. We need you on the podcast. Let's get this going. Like, share, and subscribe. Last topic of the night. Happy Taco Tuesday, by the way. Last topic, coronavirus and tacos shouldn't go together.
No.
But
Coronas and tacos.
Corona and tacos.
Yeah, there we go.
All right, but what's going on with this virus? I know it's made its way to San Antonio.
Made its way to San Antonio. It's still spreading everywhere.
Alabama, there's a lot of places.
We got
San Diego.
I think on Friday, Italy had 3 confirmed cases.
Italy?
Italy. And then today, they had 136. So it's spreading like.
What's the death count on those? Like
that's what I'm trying to find right now.
You're not confirmed dead when you get it, right? Like it's just not like you're not just like
it's just a virus.
The end of the world.
This is
most
the
of them
end
are
of the
dying,
world.
but I don't think.
Yeah, not all of them.
Yeah, I don't. I know we had one in Lackland. It was quarantine.
Yeah, it does mess you up. That's for sure.
What's it doing? What's the side effects? Like, what are some of the side effects people are having?
I don't want to say it's like getting AIDS, but it's like it makes you very. It's like one of those shut down your system viruses. Like let's say like it makes you more susceptible to other sicknesses. Like it basically, in whatever shield you got around your health, your immune system just goes boom, knocks it down, and then just lets everything else in, like, you know, oh, you get hit with colds, fevers, so all that stuff. It basically just knocks that down.
Like a badass flu.
Yeah, basically.
Yeah.
It's like you just get everything.
Right.
Like,
So it's killed more than 2,100 people so far.
Ooh.
But 76,000 has been infected. So I mean, I guess it is a way.
1/3.
That's
like
higher
a
than
1/3.
anything else. Any other modern sickness.
That's 1/3. That's
No,
about
not
1/3.
1/3.
Higher
It's
than
like
1/3.
2,100. Not
2,100. Oh, okay. I was like, yeah, you rolling.
Yeah.
You rolling out of here.
Everyone needs a mask.
Yeah, everybody.
But,
Yeah, it went up like 200% in Korea over the last couple of days.
That's
So it's
still a
just
high
spreading.
number,
It's
though.
pretty much getting in every country.
So it started off in China. Is that
Started off in
correct?
China by some factory, some
Yeah,
little
they said it
town.
was a lab.
It said
came
it was
from
like
a
Umbrella,
lab.
like
You
Resident
think it was
Evil.
created?
Remember what was it months ago
Yes,
where I
we
was
about to
talking
get to
about
that.
how the free Hong Kong situation and how they were experimenting on their people and, you know, trying to test all this stuff on humans.
Yeah.
Hong Kong don't want to admit it.
Yeah,
but
because that was just recent.
I'm pretty sure they're the ones who
Got something going.
Yeah, they're the ones who created whatever the hell this is, this unstoppable virus. And
They
now
saying it
it's
might
trying
be
to
going
spread.
through the pipes. It might. They don't know how. They don't know how it's spreading.
This
And
sounds
not
like
just
World
the
War
physical
III to
prevent
me.
it. It's like stuff like that. Like,
Y'all need to wash y'all hands.
yeah, of course.
Yeah,
I see so
course.
many people, man. Especially like in this environment, like DJ and stuff. Just come straight out the bathroom.
Not even. Yeah, wash your hands. Get some.
And mainly they
soap.
do it because the guys be trying to get their little tip. But come on,
Yeah,
you don't got to tip if you don't want to.
yeah.
But, at least
But wash your hands. At least have some
Yeah.
hand sanitizer in your bag or your pocket.
Especially you being a DJ. You know how many people come up to the booth trying to shake your hand.
God dang it.
Yeah, it's spreading. And I really feel sorry. I really feel sorry for these countries who don't have the medical care that we have.
We have.
Because
Yeah.
let's say it hit like Indonesia or one of
Oh
those
my
little.
God, that's
They,
wiping out
everybody
so
dead.
Go get that. Yeah,
I mean,
everyone's gonna grab it.
not everybody.
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
Everybody go get the virus.
Yeah.
But I mean, that sounds so suspect because I feel like this came out of nowhere, like the other one came out of nowhere the previous year.
Ebola,
Ebola came out of
Ebola and
nowhere.
I
West Nile virus.
don't want to say
mosquitoes
those were
just-
jokes, but those got shut down way quicker than coronavirus.
Yeah, yeah,
Ebola
yeah,
had
yeah,
its
yeah, yeah,
couple
yeah, yeah,
months. Swine flu had its couple months.
Yeah.
This is still going, and that's because I think it was a manufactured virus. I think this was created, not like something that came from
Like
pigs. And,
yeah, something.
you know, something
yeah.
that mixed together. This is like you testing shit out on people. You created some kind of monster, and then you're like, "Oops."
Nemesis is on his way
So
out.
as far as travel, do y'all think everybody should just stop travel
Restrict-
for a couple months?
To Hong Kong. I hate to be the asshole.
But it's already
Yeah,
past Hong Kong, so you
Oh,
gotta
yeah, so it's
Yeah,
out.
you
yeah,
gotta
it's
go to
out.
other
Right.
countries now.
You're right.
Yeah. I honestly think it is nothing you can do. I think I'm just.
I would say protect your people.
Yeah, you can protect your people, but I'm
If I
not.
was the president,
I'm not gonna say I'm delusional, but I think it's just like all God's work, and I feel like this is like part of apocalyptic, and I feel like it's World War III. I feel like didn't Trump just set off something that kind of. I feel like what
I'm
is
not
it?
gonna jump to that conclusion.
Biochemical,
until the
man.
end of the year.
I'm
If it's-
telling you,
if it-
I think it's almost the end of the
We'll see
world,
how- we'll see
and we
how
got
it looks
World
by
War III coming up.
wintertime next year or this year.
And
Yeah,
then
I mean,
what? Saudi Arabia? What just happened with Donald Trump? He
That
just
was
he just killed somebody.
Oh yeah, but that ain't have to do with.
It
Hong
don't
Kong.
got
That was
nothing to do-
Iran.
Okay,
Yeah, that ain't
but I'm
do
just
with
saying,
Hong
like,
yeah, but
things are
it's just a lot
kind
of stuff going on,
building
and it's all
up.
happened in 2020.
Yeah, and then you saying this
2020.
virus, but I'm thinking like this virus is like almost like you said, man-made, and it seems like if you were trying to go to war or something, you'd be like, I know how to send your people out. I know how to get rid of a lot of people and whatever you call it.
Yeah,
Bam,
bio
knock
has
y'all
it, yeah,
out.
bio.
Knock them out.
But you also
Boom.
affected your own country. Like all these
Yeah.
people live. My mic is not on.
You good? It's on. Oh, is it not on?
Is it moving?
It's moving. No, that's me, Mike Check.
I'm not moving.
Oh,
See?
you are.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it's
you
saying
are.
stuff.
Yeah, you
I see
moving.
it. I see you good. You good.
Man, you good. It just got to
Oh.
edit. It's just a little.
Sorry,
small
y'all.
thing.
I ain't seen no squiggly lines moving on the screen.
You're like, wait a minute.
But
Well,
yeah.
yeah.
Something like that. When you man make stuff, you can't really find a cure for stuff like that because it can evolve in ways that you didn't calculate in your test because
Yeah.
you made it. You know, it's like
yeah.
I know
Yeah.
this reaction was
It's
gonna
gonna happen. True.
I guess until they find some type of vaccination or whatever, this gonna continue to spread.
It's gonna take a lot of testing, but yeah, I think they could find one, but it's gonna take a lot of testing.
Because some people are surviving, so they're doing something, but we just don't know what it is. The thing that scares me is not a lot of facts out. We don't know
a lot about it.
We don't know a lot about it.
My fear is
how you get it, how it.
Because I mean, we all know that. Like, there's a if you didn't know, when you get sick with the cold, and then you get sick a second time, it's a different cold. It's like a more advanced cold. Yeah. So how you get over sickness is you become immune to it. Yeah. So you get the cold when you're little, that's not the same cold. You're never gonna get that cold again. Yeah. A stronger one hits you. Yeah. So that means if you, with this coronavirus is getting people, it's probably gonna get stronger over time to where it comes back harder and stronger, and to where it might just start killing people.
Yeah, just
in like a day and crap. So especially like I said, man, you can't predict what's going to happen.
But the best thing to do is just take it serious, man, and try to stay clean.
Yeah.
I know. I coughed on Friday at work, and they sent me home. Like, bro.
Whoa!
Get this nigga out of here! Whoa!
Wrap him up. Sign him out. Sign him out. You use your PTO the rest of the day. This ain't on us. That's on you. Get out.
I don't blame with that. There's a lot of families being affected by this stuff. Like, who wants to find out like their freaking husband or wife or a child?
Yeah, and just imagine like if a daycare, one kid at daycare had that, the whole daycare just.
The whole neighborhood probably shut down off of that. Like, nope. So no, definitely take those things seriously as well. Anything else in the news that you guys wanted to
the Democratic debate was a couple of nights ago.
There you go.
Yeah, and Bernie Sanders won the Nevada. He won Nevada.
Yeah. So make sure y'all stay in tune with that, because we really need people to get out, choose a candidate, get behind somebody, man, because we ain't trying to get this.
And I would
back in office.
I would advise keep a real good eye out for fake news and what's real news, because you gotta take it with a what do you call it?
Grain of salt.
Yeah, grain of salt, because some of these people are biased. Actually, I mean, 99% of people who make news are biased. Yeah. So you want to look at stuff as how it is. Yeah. And not taking the wrong information, especially on the internet. You just see quotes with no
nothing else behind
source. No author, no source.
You just see quotes and graphs with no source, and people just be like, "Did you know?" It's like, that's not real, guys. So, when you're searching your candidates, make sure you're not being so biased, and look at it for what it is. Yeah. So that way we can get our facts straight and then make an informed vote.
Yeah.
Instead of just not doing
anything. It's this year, man, November.
Yeah,
November.
It's a big election. So
it's a major election, and Trump's gonna definitely try to win it. And
he has so much money. That's another thing. Don't let money, propaganda blind you to all the other candidates.
What's going on?
Remember that some of these candidates have a lot of money being put behind them, and that's not necessarily in your best interest.
Yeah.
So.
That's how you buy those news.
I'm definitely gonna make the screen green on that part.
Everybody's face like.
And it's gonna be like,
but when you have all those, when you have all that money, that's how you buy news outlets, and that's how fake news comes about. Because you put these dudes paying these news companies to release what they want. Yeah. That's why the best news is Twitter.
Yeah, true.
Yeah, and like your favorite news
get my news from
Fox, CNN. Gotta keep an eye out for MSNBC.
Yep.
Like so not necessarily out.
So whether it's Bernie, Elizabeth Warren, Bloomberg,
Bloomberg,
get behind somebody, man.
I heard he got caught up
with some sex stuff.
Yeah.
But that's another thing, that the Democrats attacking Democrats. You don't see it as much on the Republican side. Yeah, I think that's kind of why we weed each other out, because we're just attacking each other. And that, by the time it's time for Trump versus whoever, you hate both of them. Because y'all done dug up dirt on your own party.
Yeah, try to beat them.
That's true.
It ain't, bro. As long as one of y'all win, we won.
He's like, we all win.
As long as he in office, we won.
Well, yeah.
Just get behind somebody.
You see people bow down and kiss his feet. Chris Christie and Ted Cruz, they were, I'll never support a candidate.
And then they gave up.
Behind them taking calls.
Exactly.
So it's like they get in line. I'm not saying that's necessarily a good thing, but they're united.
Yeah.
Well, Obama, they couldn't really find nothing. Like, nobody could find nothing. So that's when they started trying to say he wasn't
born.
Birth
certificate.
He wasn't born.
Just
couldn't find nothing.
Fictional crap, right?
He was the perfect candidate.
Perfect human. They're like, God dang.
Yep.
And still try to throw dirt on his name. It's like
somehow, some way, we'll figure it out. Damn it. Oh, speaking throwing dirt and fake news, how did y'all feel about that Gail King comment on Kobe Bryant, and then the whole conversation and the backlash she got from Snoop Dogg and Boozy? There's a lot of stuff.
It was messed up for them to ask that question. Okay. And yes, Snoop Dogg comments wasn't the best comments to how he went about it, calling them bitches and all that.
Yeah.
But I also feel like so many people, more people attack
my grandma, man.
I feel like more people attack Snoop than Gail and Oprah, and I'm like, y'all going after the wrong person.
Yeah.
I saw Snoop on the table. What's the Jada Pinkett stuff?
Yeah.
Pretty much like admitting that he was wrong, and I'm like,
that's good.
Yeah, you was wrong, but at the same time, what they did was wrong.
Yeah, I think it was wrong in a sense of the way, like we were talking about how the news goes about things, how they shared that clip. Like how they just shared that clip
out of context,
out of context, not in the flow of nothing. Nothing.
It
was just Kobe rape, and then everyone bid on that.
Yeah,
it's
they
like
read the title, they see the little clip.
Yeah, and it's like, what about they talked for hours on a interview, one-on-one interview, and everyone turned their back so quick. Like, oh, I'm like,
and
but
like,
you gotta think about who's editing and putting. Like, I edit our stuff up. What if I just pick this one point for Quinn and be like,
oh, make me look horrible.
Yeah, like
piece together a bunch of different,
like, wow, I can't believe Quinn said that. Yeah.
But Lisa Leslie handled herself great.
Pretty
like
well.
She couldn't answer that question any better. So
yeah, and I honestly, I had that. It took me. I didn't understand what took so long for everyone to kind of feel that way about people bringing up the rape case for Kobe, because when he first initially died, that was one of the first things that like CNN and ABC would say. Like they would talk about him, and they would talk about 2003, and then they'll go back.
Accusation of rape,
and they would like talk about that, and then they will keep going. I'm like, he just died. Why are we trying to downplay? Like we're celebrating somebody, but we're still gonna be like, hey, don't you forget when this happened, when he raped that or raped it, and it wasn't even rape. Sorry, it wasn't even rape.
Yeah, he didn't get.
And he never got convicted of it.
But
it's something
the Twitter people will tell you, oh no, I can't support Kobe because he's a fool out.
And it was nasty.
It
was some of the things I kind of read and seen and heard when Kobe passed, and like some people not really caring so much about like, oh, rape, he's a raper, and some people saying like, oh, rapers, like, I'm like, what?
I love Denzel Washington's quote where he says it's not a race to be right anymore, it's a race to be first in the media.
Yeah.
Well, not even just media, with Twitter. Yeah. I could say something right now, and then people are like, oh my God, and go rushing to find more stuff.
Yep.
Then they put it up because they heard me say it, so they must be right.
Yeah.
I don't know how TMZ getting all this stuff first.
I don't know how they
got the Pop Smoke stuff first.
They
were there. They had a video. Why they was taking his body out of the house.
Oh wow.
TMZ was there. Mm-hmm. How do you know at 4:30 in the morning?
I don't know, but they have. I give them.
They got plug on the police reports. They gotta have like
something. Yeah.
On the scanner.
I'm starting to believe them more, even if it's kind of.
Yeah, they probably the best. They probably the best news stories now.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's crazy.
That's crazy. They're tabloids, so it's like but
wow.
Yeah, it's like.
I didn't like none of it. Yeah.
I guess we need to just figure out how to attack those people who are throwing dirt on, being distasteful.
I'm gonna scale it back, just not for Kobe Bryant's death. Kobe Bryant's death was
rest in peace.
Rest in peace. And on Monday, they go have that memorial. Mm-hmm. That's awesome.
His legacy
is way bigger.
Never be tarnished.
Yeah, exactly. And it hurt to kind of have people. It bothered me when he first died and people were talking about it. I'm like, dude, do you know how much he gave to the game? And he's a family man. And like that happened, 17 years now? Like.
Mm-hmm. He was forgiving. People wasn't saying that when he was winning championships. No. So why you gonna wait till he die?
Now y'all want to make this a highlight.
Some people did say it, but that's because they assholes.
Yeah, you got those type of.
Oh, and like I said, I'm going to scale it back a little bit. It doesn't start with Kobe, and it's not going to end with Kobe. You could think about Malcolm Brown. You could think about Trayvon Martin.
Demonized.
You think about everyone that ends up dying and being murdered, whatever. They dig up something.
Oh, he had marijuana in his system.
Marijuana in his system.
He was buying rolling papers.
When did Watch the Throne come out?
Oh man, I can't. It's
my
2000 something.
My favorite
like 10
quote,
or 11
Kanye West. hello, white America, assassinate my character.
Yeah.
And that was the story of the last decade. It's like, wow, black man's
character.
Kanye assassinates his own character.
I mean,
yeah.
But in general,
I get it.
Yeah.
It's like, I'm like, yo.
And they make it look
the first
so
thing
bad.
They target it. They gotta make sure they demonize him.
Yeah, and then they're like, oh, he's dead, but we're gonna demonize him. Like, oh, he was high,
weed.
or he was drunk, or he could have had this in his system. I'm like,
so wow. that justifies.
So that makes it like. And that's what I'm saying. The Kobe thing is a bigger platform for celebrities to get a part of. But, man, think about Trayvon. Think about Malcolm Brown. Think about how they, like, demonize us just in general when we die or we get murdered. Oh, there was a reason for it. Or they make it seem like it was, like, a reason for us to get killed. Like, come on, man. Oh, the dude in the passenger seat, I don't know his whole thing, but his girl on the side, his kid in the back. Oh, it looked like he was reaching for a gun. Like, come on. It doesn't start at Kobe. I'm just saying.
Of course he preaches to the choir with us.
Man.
We talk more about the celebrities, but it happens
all the time.
Yeah,
on a small
people
scale.
Not more important, but important people that we're not, discussing that are dealing with these same things that are getting demonized by public, and we're letting the media and the racists just haters
push them
win.
down.
It's
push them down. Just push them down all the way down. And I'm like, man.
And it's not fair because I would almost call it hypocritical that people care so much about Kobe's situation, but then not care about people like Trayvon. It's like, dude, like he was wrong too. You know what I mean? So you gotta speak up for that situation.
Not even people that we know, man. Every time I get on Facebook, I see somebody passed away. It's a lot of people. Like a lot of people are dying at a young age right now. So man, y'all really.
I mean, friends of mine,
we really tell people like if you got people in your life and you love them, man, make sure you let them know. Cause
for real.
It's too late once they pass. They don't hear. You know what I'm saying? It's not the same when they gone.
Yeah.
Don't let people get away with the BS demonizing either.
Yeah, I don't. Yeah, that bothered me so bad.
I'll fight.
Another thing like
that bothered me so bad.
I go back to the Big Sean interview I was watching. YBN Cartier went and that's like his idol.
Yeah.
So he went and gave him his flowers while you're here. He found him. He's like, man, I'm gonna tell you this right now. People are dying. You my idol. You inspire me.
Yeah.
Everybody should do that in every aspect in life. If you got somebody inspire you, let them know.
Let them know. Yeah. Why wait until?
I don't know why they wait so long.
That's just life.
Give you roses.
That's all.
We gotta get in a better habit of that as human beings.
And one more, I don't know why this popped up. The Bill Cosby thing is another black man that's being tarnished. I know people probably like, oh wow, but I really feel like, really. Why really?
Some stuff that happened in the 70s.
Really in the 70s.
And he was about to buy a white net. He was about to buy NBC.
Yeah.
A white network. And now you want to.
Now he's not even dead, and y'all. And
this dude, how old in jail? Like what, 80?
And then on top of that, all them girls that came out. Like how many? I can't remember how many. I just remember walking by on a magazine and had a whole bunch of girls.
I think it got up to like it was up there, like maybe in the 40s, 50s.
Ain't no way. I'm so sorry. I am so sorry. There's a few of them that might just got mollywopped. Like, hey.
Mollywopped.
But honestly, bro, come on, bro. Like, honestly, none of y'all women had the curtain. Nobody had a curtain until what? He was about to buy NBC. And then someone was like, oh, Hannibal Buress, like, oh, yeah, you ain't heard about that? Well, go look it up. And then y'all go look it up, and now, man, it's a rap for him. And, like, man, it's just, I don't know. I don't know what to really say about it, but it's bothersome.
And I got to look into that case because I'm trying to see how they proved that he was guilty for something like that.
I
don't even know how he got proven guilty.
Yeah. Put it
and
back.
Situations like that where you gotta be human and be like, there's some things you accept. I mean, not only as a fan, but as a human, there's some things you don't accept. And everyone has their scales or whatever. But it's like, as for black people, you gotta understand what he's done. For us. As people.
For black comedians,
comedians, schools,
like as
TV
a
shows.
I think he was the first black TV show, the Cosby Show.
Family.
Like from the outside, you can't just expect black people to just be like, we're gonna hop on the bandwagon of just completely disowning Bill Cosby. It's like, dude, this guy is he's paved the way. Hugely for us. So it's hard for us to just be like, oh, you know what? Everything he's done, set it on fire. Like, you can't. Like for you, it's easy because you don't understand what it means to us. So you gotta more empathy. That's basically what I'm saying.
Hopefully they revisit that. Whatever I don't know how much time.
I don't know how much time he has.
I know he still got a lot of access because he had a phone call when he talked about Kobe. Like he did reach out.
Yeah, and he talked to Snoop a little bit about it as well. Yep. So man, it's crazy. I mean, I don't know what I was pushing towards, but I was wanting to put that. That's been on my mind.
Yeah.
Since Kobe's died, and that was one of the first things when they brought that up. I was like, "Are you kidding me? This man just died in a helicopter crash with his daughter."
It's a very distasteful age,
and
for sure.
And
we're living in. I don't know what this is.
This is what we want to talk about.
Where somebody's always got to say something, and it's like, I don't know what's up with it.
Yeah.
I mean, I guess it's always gonna be like this from here on out. But I wish
he got social media now. Everybody got a platform.
Everybody's got to avoid some, bullshitters.
And then a lot of times people say something stupid. A lot of people feed into it, comment. I'm the type of person I just roll past. Like, you obviously not intelligent, or you just trolling. A lot of people just
so trolls.
A lot of people say it just so they can get follows, likes, comments. Because social media. Sometimes all publicity, I mean, even bad publicity is good publicity.
I mean, look at Skip Bayless. He'll say like 10% something right, then another 90% is just BS. And people like, I'm a fan of Skip Bayless. Oh, he kind of has a point. It's like, dude.
And that's how Trump won his election.
He'll have that little part where he was right.
He was just a troll the whole through. I was like,
he trolled his way all the way through.
How you gonna troll a special needs person?
Oh my God.
How you go? What? Okay.
So,
but definitely get in the comments, man. Let me know how y'all feel about that topic. I know that's a real strong, maybe distasteful for a couple of y'all or tasteful for a couple of y'all. Let me know how you feel. It ain't gonna swing my way. I'm just letting you know. Anything else you want to talk about? D-Hollow?
I got nothing, man. I think we gave him a good show.
Hell yeah. President?
I would leave this podcast with one word, and it's going to help you for the rest of your life. Empathy. Basically, walk in another man's shoes a mile, and then give your perspective before you do anything, before you make any judgment, or you look down, talk down, or do anything, negatively towards them. Just walk in their shoes for a little bit. Understand a little bit.
Yep.
And if you can't see anything positive out of it, then okay. Make a negative judgment, but for everything,
that's a good core. That's a good core value to have. That's a good core value to have. That's very
I'll
good
leave it
core
on
value.
Empathy.
Good one, President. With that being said, make sure y'all subscribe, share, and like the podcast. This has been the Plug Podcast. Happy Taco Tuesday again. Make sure you share and subscribe. Peace.
Episode 4.
Episode 4.